Welcome to Film Freedon, where we explore classic films and reveal what happened to the stars who made them unforgettable. Today, we're travelling back to 1991 for a groundbreaking slice of cinema. Boyz n the Hood, directed by the late visionary John Singleton. This powerful drama thrust viewers into the harsh realities of South Central Los Angeles, forever changing the way Hollywood portrayed urban life. Stick with us for a deep dive into each character, the actors who brought them to life, and how their journeys evolved long after the credits rolled. Crime, friendship, tragedy, and hope. These are just a few of the forces driving Boyz n the Hood. It's a story about young men navigating a neighbourhood plagued by violence, seeking guidance from parents who tried desperately to help them break the cycle. Fierce moments clash with heartfelt ones, and John Singleton's unique lens makes every scene feel intensely personal. But the film's impact didn't end when we turned off our TVs. The cast went on to shape pop culture in huge ways. Some soared in Hollywood, some found success in unexpected fields, and some met heartbreaking ends. Ready to find out who went where? Let's jump in. Ever wonder how the bright-eyed teen who just wanted a shot at a better life fared off screen? Trey Styles is our window into Boyz n the Hood's world, the kid caught between a morally strict father and a neighbourhood that can swallow dreams whole. Portrayed by Cuba Gooding Jr, Trey struggles to do right while surrounded by pressures that push him toward violence. On screen, he stands out for his determination and vulnerability, always observing before acting. This role marked a seismic shift for Gooding's career when he was just about 23 years old, catapulting him from smaller TV appearances into major Hollywood territory. Pre-Boyz, Cuba Gooding Jr. had minor roles, including a memorable cameo in Coming to America, 1988. But once he embodied Trey, he found himself on Hollywood's A-list track, eventually winning an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor in Jerry Maguire, 1996. After that, he dabbled in everything from comedic outings, Rat Race, to dramatic showcases, Men of Honor. Though his career faced ups and downs, Gooding remains an iconic figure. He even portrayed O.J. Simpson in the acclaimed TV series The People v. O.J. Simpson: American Crime Story. Accusations surfaced in recent years, testing his personal reputation, but he continues to work, showing up in smaller indie projects and occasional television spots. Next up, we meet the man who gave Trey his moral compass, a father figure like no other. Curious who carried so much gravitas that one stern talk could silence an entire block. Furious Styles is the wise, steadfast father Trey needs. He's not perfect, but he's driven by a desire to teach his son how to survive and thrive in a world where every wrong step could be lethal. Laurence Fishburne brought Furious to life with a commanding presence, though he was surprisingly only around 29 at the time of filming. His cool, mentor-like attitude in Boyz n the Hood made him one of the most memorable father figures in cinema. Fishburne had been acting since childhood. He famously lied about his age to appear in Apocalypse Now, 1979. But Furious Styles revealed a different side of him, a grounded, philosophical guide. Post-Boyz, he reached new heights, starring in What's Love Got to Do with It, 1993, and then becoming globally recognised as Morpheus in The Matrix, 1999. Over the years, he's been a mainstay in both film and TV, joining the DC Universe as Perry White and landing a pivotal role in the John Wick franchise. Fishburne's career remains robust, partly because he balances high-profile blockbusters with intimate, character-driven pieces. Moving on, we've got the story's explosive catalyst, someone whose hot temper and loyalty changed the neighbourhood dynamic. Think you know everything about the rap legend who also stole scenes as a troubled teen in South Central? Doughboy is the embodiment of street life's pull, a young man bitter from repeated injustice and locked into a cycle of violence he can't seem to break. Cast as the tough but deeply wounded friend, Ice Cube was around 21 years old when filming began. still riding high on his success with the rap group NWA. His transition from music to film was a gamble, but one that paid off big time. Before Boyz n the Hood, Ice Cube had minimal acting experience, yet John Singleton recognized an authentic intensity in him. After playing Doughboy with raw emotion, Ice Cube quickly branched out, co-writing and starring in Friday, 1995, which launched a cult favorite franchise. He then conquered Hollywood with projects like Barbershop, 2002, and the family comedy Are We There Yet, 2005. Today, he's a multimedia mogul, actor, producer, and hip-hop icon who even founded the Big Three basketball league. The echo of Doughboy lingers, proving that raw talent and real-life experiences can forge powerful on-screen performances. Up next, we can't forget the one who dreamed of football stardom. Ever wonder what happened to the bright athlete whose entire future depended on one shot? Ricky Baker is the football prodigy with aspirations to escape the cycle of violence through a college scholarship. He's Doughboy's half-brother, but their paths are drastically different. Ricky bets everything on his athletic talent, providing a tragic contrast to the harsh reality around him. Morris Chestnut was around 22 when he took on the role, delivering a performance that underscored the heartbreak of wasted potential. Chestnut had little screen time before Boyz n the Hood, but his portrayal turned heads and paved the way for a steady career. Post-Ricky, he continued to shine in dramatic and romantic roles, from The Best Man, 1999, and its sequel to adrenaline-fueled features like Under Siege 2, 1995. He also became a TV staple, starring in series like Rosewood and The Resident. Known for his charisma and classic leading man appeal, Chestnut maintains a strong fan base. Ricky's short-lived dreams in Boyz remain a vivid reminder of how quickly hope can vanish in a violent environment. We'll switch gears now and focus on the film's female perspective, someone who offers Trey more than just romance. Ready to revisit the sharp-witted love interest who helped anchor Trey's moral center? Brandy is Trey's girlfriend, and she brings faith, ambition, and a hint of stability to his tumultuous life. She's college-bound, determined, and not afraid to call Trey out when he falls off track. Nia Long, who was roughly 20 when filming began, infused the role with both sweetness and strength, standing out among a predominantly male cast. Before stepping into Brandy's shoes, Nia Long had a small part in Buried Alive, 1990, and some TV gigs. But after Boyz n the Hood, her star rose fast. She became a 90s favourite, appearing in shows like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and later starring in Love Jones, 1997. She's maintained a consistent presence across film and TV, Big Mama's House, 2000, The Best Man series, and multiple other hits. With her elegant yet no-nonsense screen persona, she remains a go-to for roles requiring emotional depth. Let's see how the matriarch of the Styles family shaped Trey's life before passing the baton to Furious. Want to know more about the mother who made a bold choice for her son's future? Reva Devereaux is Trey's mother, fiercely intelligent and determined to provide her son every chance she can by letting him live with his father. It's a decision that stings, but Reva believes in the power of strong male guidance. Angela Bassett, around 32 when Boyz n the Hood hit theatres, endowed Reva with a blend of maternal warmth and unapologetic ambition. Bassett had made waves with minor roles prior to Boyz, but bigger stardom awaited her in the 90s. She soared to acclaim portraying Tina Turner in What's Love Got to Do With It, 1993, securing an Oscar nomination. Later, she became known for intense dramatic turns in films like Waiting to Exhale, 1995, and Black Panther, 2018, the latter introducing her to a new generation of fans. As a true Hollywood powerhouse, Angela Bassett continues to stun audiences with each role she takes on. Now, let's pivot to the people who didn't get as much screen time but still made their mark. Ever wonder about the fiery friend who always let you know exactly where she stood? Shalika is quick-witted, unafraid to voice her opinions, Anne serves as a grounding presence in an environment full of tension. Played by Regina King, who was around 20 during filming, Shalika doesn't get as much screen time as the main crew, but delivers memorable moments when she's on camera. Before landing this supporting role, King was best known for her work on the sitcom 227, showcasing a youthful energy that hinted at big things to come. After Boyz in the Hood, Regina King's star skyrocketed. She scored fan-favourite roles in hits like Friday, 1995, and Jerry Maguire, 1996. But her dramatic range truly shone in Ray, 2004, and If Beale Street Could Talk, 2018. Over time, she's earned multiple Emmys, directing credits, and even an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in If Beale Street Could Talk, cementing her status as one of Hollywood's most respected talents. Though Shalika remains a relatively small part of Boyz in the Hood, King's powerhouse trajectory proves that sometimes even side characters are played by future legends. Ever catch yourself thinking about the loyal friend who suffered a life-altering injury but kept his cool? Chris is Doughboy's friend, often spotted in the group scenes, showing unwavering loyalty despite personal challenges. He's wheelchair-bound due to a previous incident, a stark reminder of the neighbourhood's ever-present danger. Portrayed by Reg Green, Chris acts as a voice of reason, occasionally defusing tension with humour. While Green didn't skyrocket like some co-stars, he remained active in smaller projects and TV roles throughout the 90s and early 2000s. Stay with us, because the next supporting players highlight how each individual's path can diverge in surprising ways. Remember that imposing friend always lurking in Doughboy's circle? Monster is among Doughboy's closest crew. He's not quite as outspoken as Doughboy, but his menacing presence contributes to the film's sense of constant threat. Baldwin C. Sykes, often credited as Baja Sykes, took on a handful of similar gritty roles before moving on from the Hollywood scene. He briefly appeared in other 90s urban dramas, though he never broke into the mainstream. Monster's silent intimidation served as a reminder. In this neighbourhood, trouble isn't always loud. It can lurk right over your shoulder. Coming up, we'll highlight another friend in Doughboy's orbit, proving even minor figures left a lasting impact. Wonder what became of the kid eager to hang with the older boys despite the chaos? Lil Chris, who eventually ends up in a wheelchair as well, symbolises how violence spares no one, not even a child. Kenneth A. Brown gave the role an earnest vibe. Lil Chris is naive, yet tries hard to fit in, absorbing the street influence around him. Brown didn't continue acting much after Boyz in the Hood, choosing a quieter life beyond the cameras. Even so, his brief scenes deliver an extra layer of heartbreak. Before we move on, let's reflect on the moments that cemented Boyz in the Hood as a cinematic touchstone. A drive-by that changed everything. One of the film's most unforgettable sequences is the tragic shooting involving Ricky. In the blink of an eye, an entire family's hope is erased, driving home John Singleton's core message. In these neighbourhoods, a single act of violence can alter countless lives. This emotional gut punch still resonates decades later. Furious's lessons. From teaching Trey about gentrification to warning him about the dangers lurking outside his door, Furious Styles captured the essence of tough love. Even viewers with different backgrounds could relate to that universal theme of a parent protecting their child while pushing them to be better. A new wave of urban cinema. Boyz in the Hood didn't just entertain, it sparked conversations about race, community, and youth violence. Its box office success opened doors for films like Menace II Society, 1993, and Juice, 1992. Singleton became the youngest and first African-American nominee for the Best Director Oscar. inspiring a generation of filmmakers to share stories from underrepresented communities. Many from the main cast remain powerhouses in Hollywood. Cuba Gooding Jr. continues to seek redemption after some personal controversies, yet his talent endures. Laurence Fishburne is unstoppable, juggling roles in blockbuster franchises and acclaimed TV series. Ice Cube built an empire, bridging hip-hop and film with unstoppable hustle. Morris Chestnut stands as a leading man in TV and cinema alike. Nia Long and Angela Bassett continue to command respect, whether leading on screen or advocating off-screen for important causes. For the supporting faces, like Reg Green, Baldwin C. Sykes, and Kenneth A. Brown, their quieter profiles serve as a reminder that not everyone seeks or finds the Hollywood limelight. Some moved on to other careers, others simply took smaller roles, content with being part of a cultural milestone. So there you have it. Boyz n the Hood stands as more than just a film. It's a raw, poignant window into systemic issues that still echo today. Did you expect Cuba Gooding Jr. to become an Oscar winner? Or foresee Ice Cube launching an entire film dynasty? Which cast member's journey surprises you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed travelling back with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into cinema's greatest gems. Until next time, this is Film Freedon signing off. Stay curious, stay inspired, and keep exploring the stories that shape our world.